Well, here we are, the last month of 2023. Yes. And we're going to end it strong and solid with a lot of blessings. I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. I always just like to go into the month going, this is going to be great. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of good stuff happening. So, December. I'm very excited about this because we kick off the month strong with Mercury moving into Capricorn. Mercury in Capricorn is clearing up our thoughts. It's giving us a lot of successful streamline of our thoughts and our plans. It's a really good time because we're not wasting as much time. We're really like saying, okay, this is what we need to do. Let's go get it done. That's Mercury in Capricorn. Now, hold on to Mercury because we're not done with Mercury yet. I'll be coming back to him in just a minute. On the 4th of December, we have Venus going into Scorpio. Now, Venus rules the opposing sign to Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra, but we're talking about Taurus right now. So Venus rules Taurus. So Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place. Venus does not like being in Virgo. I think we've talked about that. But Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place for Venus, but it's not a comfortable place either. This is a very intense time. You're going to see a lot of intensity here. Power struggles, maybe money concerns, or if you had money concerns and they've sort of been hidden, they come to the surface during this time. On the 6th, we have Neptune going direct, which is fantastic because this is setting our imaginations free. Oh, yeah. So while Neptune's been retrograde, our imaginations have been a little clogged up. Maybe like there's just been nothing to fantasize about. Maybe our dreams have been a little crippled. But now with Neptune going direct, we're letting our imaginations go. We're seeing our dreams are just like way more intense, a lot more vivid to like scenes to them, and our faith is increasing. I love it. I'm here for it. On the 7th, Hanukkah begins. So if you're celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. On the 12th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. I'm going to go into great detail about the new moon in Sagittarius when I do the zodiac reading and card pull for the new moon in Sagittarius. So make sure you tune into those videos to see like what's shaking out there, because the moon is conjunct Mars. So you know what that means when Mars is in the mix. A little bit of aggression. So I'm going to go into a lot of detail about that new moon at that time. On the 13th, I told you we weren't done with Mercury yet. Here it is. Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah. Mercury goes retrograde at 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Mercury's going retrograde in Capricorn. It's going to be great. Mercury's going to be retrograde until January 1st of 2024. So that's just a little bonus. That's just an awesome bonus for all those parties and traveling days and holidays that Mercury's going to be retrograde. Isn't that great? Yeah. Told you there was a couple of little catches. Okay, then on the 21st, we have a really busy day. We have the winter solstice. If you are celebrating the winter solstice with your crew, with your coven, whatever, happy solstice. The sun also goes into Capricorn on this day. And, again, busy day. Venus is in opposition to Uranus, and Mars is quincunx to Uranus. Now, excuse me, I told you I'm getting over a cold. So with Venus and Uranus being in opposition, this is a really moody and impulsive time for us, like feeling wise. Unfortunately, with Mars quincunx Uranus, it's also an impulsive time, but it's a time of rash behavior. So we really, really need to think things through during this solstice, during this busy day on the 21st. So Let's just think things through. The great thing is that Mercury is sextile to Saturn this day, so it is a time of thinking things through. It is a time of planning ahead. So there's some help there. There is some help. On the 23rd, we have Mercury retrograding back into Sagittarius. Now, Mercury is not a fan of being in Sagittarius. It's not the most comfortable place for Mercury to be because Mercury rules the opposing sign of Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, but Mercury is in opposition to a sign that it rules. It's not the best place, not the worst place for Mercury, but it's not the happiest place for Mercury. So we're still going to see the things that Mercury and Sagittarius feels, which is we're not able to articulate, we're not able to get our point across, the communication does not flow very easily. We're going to see that really amplified because Mercury is retrograde in this sign now. Yeah. Again, super fun. On the 24th and the 25th, we have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, respectively. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. On the 26th, I'm so excited about this. Not only is it Boxing Day to our neighbors from the north, so if you live in Canada, happy Boxing Day, and Kwanzaa is also beginning. So if you're celebrating Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. But this is a full moon in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. This is a fantastic full moon. I love it. I love it. There's a lot of aspects that are going on because the moon is in opposition to Mercury, it's sextile Jupiter, it's square Neptune, and it's trine Saturn. So there's a lot of aspects that are actually happening in this full moon in Cancer. Even though the moon does rule Cancer, it should be like the happiest day on earth, but there are some aspects that are influencing it, and I will go into a lot of detail on that card reading when I do the full moon in Cancer explanation before the zodiac card reading. So make sure you tune into those shows as well. On the 29th, we have Venus moving into Sagittarius. So Venus has had a very short trip in Scorpio. So now Venus is moving into Sagittarius, which is, it's more social, it's very energetic, it's like looking for that pleasurable, exciting time, and it opens us up to new experiences. It's also a time, it can be a little risky. It can be a time where we're not sure if we want to take the risk or not, but this can be a little bit risky. So again, think things through, but this is a very social, energetic time, and it's just awesome because on the 30th we have Jupiter going direct, and Jupiter is our planet of blessings and luck, and Jupiter goes direct at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So basically at the end of the day, excuse me, basically at the end of the day, Jupiter goes direct. But it's a fantastic, it's like kismet, it's perfect because the next day is New Year's Eve and everybody is celebrating on New Year's Eve, right? Even those of us that like to go to bed early are celebrating on the 31st. So, I mean, here we are on the 29th with Venus moving into Sag, which is a social time, and then Jupiter going direct on the 30th, right before New Year's Eve. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, even if Mercury is retrograde, still could be a good time. We end 2023, not only December, but also the whole year, with 4 planets in Earth. Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus. We have Capricorn and, Capricorn is hosting the Sun and Pluto. We have 3 planets and North Node in Fire sign. So we have Mars, Mercury, and Venus in Sagittarius and North Node in Aries. And we have 2 planets in water, Saturn and Neptune, both in Pisces. And we do have South Node in Libra. And I've been talking more and more about South Node in the past little while because I've just just been like studying about it and just a little bit more obsessed with South Node. I don't know why, in the past few months. So, but we do have South Node in Libra. I did not check to see where all the asteroids were, but right now, I think that's the only thing that we have in air at the end of the year. So, I know it's been a journey. I will tell you, this has definitely been a journey. I'm so grateful to all of you that have just made this like a great channel. This has been an awesome year. And thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for all your feedback. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you. I'm so looking forward to 2024 with you. But before we get to 2024, let's see what your individual numerology is here at the end of 2023. Hello, Life Path 9, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology. I'm Jennifer. I have the lovely and beautiful Jasmine with me today. She's just walking back to her bed. And Mouse is here as usual, but he's wreaking a little havoc today. He's disconnected my receiver for my microphone that's on my, it's a Bluetooth microphone, but the receiver's hooked into my computer, and he's disconnected that for me. Well, that's sweet. It's so thoughtful. So I recorded like 2 videos. I'm hoping it's only 2 videos with no audio, so I'll be redoing those today. Love him. It's awesome. All right. Life Path 9, December for you. Oh yeah. December for you is a 1 month. This is just amazing. New beginnings, fresh starts. So the mantra of the 1 is, I am inspiration. I fearlessly direct my creative ideas into action. Oh yeah, this is just awesome. It's remarkable. This is definitely a time of new beginnings. This is a time of independence. This is a time of inspirational ideas, taking the initiative, having a lot of courage, like that individuality, showing off your individuality, embracing opportunities, getting creative with ideas, being very resourceful, gaining confidence in yourself, gaining confidence in your abilities, taking even, let me rephrase that, taking a look at maybe some ideas that you've put on the shelf, that you've put away and just been like, these aren't ready. Maybe now it's time to take those ideas down, those dreams down, and re-examine them. Dust them off a little bit, polish them up, breathe some new life into it, and go forward. I think this could be a really great time to look at something with a new perspective. Remember, 1 is the first step. It's an important step that you must take to move forward. This is the genesis. This is seeing a lot of potential. And while I do subscribe to the theory that we should not fall in love with potential, but I think when you're taking a leadership role that usually a 1-time does, like, encourage us to do, seeing potential in a dream, an idea is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a positive thing. This is definitely more masculine energy, and the lessons of the 1 is to push through insecurities and doubt while developing confidence in one's own brilliance. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. The shadow effects of a 1 is isolation, insecurity, doubt, and the isolation and insecurity can come off as laziness, or selfishness. I know that sounds odd. It could also come off as aggressiveness. When you're just sitting back, when other people see you just sitting back and just being like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. They think that you're either being lazy or selfish, but what you're really feeling is a lot of insecurity, that you're not moving forward because of insecurity. Yeah, I know. And that could really lead you to be a little more aggressive with just like, no, I don't want to do that. This is why, and just like giving false excuses because of that. It's okay. It's okay. I know the shadow effects of a 9 is fear of change, fighting change, feeling impulsive or moody. You really need to pay attention to Mars and Venus this month, by the way. But I think you're going to be able to work through those this month, and I think you're really going to find a lot more confidence within yourself and confidence in your abilities this month. Ooh, yeah. Remember, the mantra of the 9 is, I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. It's good. You are all about transition and change, Life Path 9. You're all about releasing. Your whole life path is removing clutter, removing spiritual and physical clutter, whether it's with you or with someone else, helping someone with that. It's a good job for you. This is about rebirth. This is about being very generous with your time, with your... just seeing with your time and showing other people how a phase change can fulfill your life's purpose, or completion of a cycle is just the beginning of something new. You have to have endings in order to have a beginning. This is, of course, your life path is all about choices. It's also about that rebirth. It's that transformation, that transition. And I probably already said transition, but I think it bears repeating. I really, really do. Because I think this is an important role of your life path. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm excited for you. A 1 month here at the end of the year. Yeah, I think it's going to help you to usher in 2024. Fantastic. Okay, Life Path 9, let's see what kind of cards we're getting for you today. And by the way, I am pulling from the usual Goddess Guidance Oracle deck and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. Oh, I love these cards. Let's just see what we get for you today with the cards, and I'll remember to switch the cameras before I forget again. What is he doing? I think Mouse is plotting. I'm like looking at him. He's knocked all my notes down. He's just, it's been a very interesting day with him. Ooh, herein, peace. Oh, that's a good thing for you because, having peace during a time of like new beginnings, very important. And this could be a peaceful transition. I love that. And I still feel like, that's just a huge amount of your life path. That's what you came here to do, was to help us all move towards the next step with courage, to help us all have like a peaceful transition into the next level, into our next objective. Okay, Life Path 9. Ooh, Diopside, Mother Earth. It's kind of interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, first one is herein. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, and diopside. Dioptase. There we go. Diopside. Mother Earth. This loving, healing crystal is deeply connected to and aligned with the heart of the earth. The medicine of diopside will gently guide you into the inner chambers of the heart to know your true essence. It encourages you to feel the oneness with the earth and the blessings and healings that come with such sacred connection. Mother Gaia shares her medicine of divine love, nurturing, grounding, balance, and deep feminine energy of healing. Diopside also assists in healing unresolved wounds from your mother. Assists in connecting to the heart of Mother Earth and in receiving her healing energy. It allows an opening to receive and nurture yourself, holds you deep in love as you explore childhood issues, and it assists in identifying trauma carried from the womb. Wow. This is a transitional time. This is a time to move with courage. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Life Path 9. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Make sure you pay attention to what Mars and Venus is doing this month. Like, they have a lot of ins and outs. They got a lot of stuff going on with them. So make sure you do pay attention to that. Also, don't forget to watch your zodiac readings for the full moon and the new moon with me on this channel. And there was something else I was going to... I have some new stuff coming out in 2024. I think you're going to love it. I hope you do anyway. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful December. Thank you so much for all of your support on my channel. Thank you so much for just like giving me such an amazing year with my new channel. I do appreciate you. I hope you have a great holiday season. And until we see each other again, Life Path 9, get out there and make your magic. Bye.